Okay, so we're back on the lager kit. The gravity, the hydrometer is reading about 1012, and that's been for about 2 days running now, so it hasn't moved any, and there's no bubbles coming up from the bottom, so that's indicative that the fermentation is now complete. So now we need to get on and bottle. Okay, so this is the setup. I've got about half of I use glass beer bottles. I've just scraped the labels off them. And inside, I don't know what you can see, I've put half a teaspoon of just ordinary white granulated sugar in each one. And that's to create a secondary fermentation, which will give us our carbonated beer at the end. I've got the filling stick here, if you can see that as well. This is quite a nifty little tool. If you can see on the end there, it's got like a little valve right at the end, and so I'll film me doing one. Well, basically that just gives you a perfect filled bottle to the same level every single time. So it's a really good little tool, that. And just over here I've got the rest of the bottles on the bottle tray just draining. Over here I've got our crown caps. Obviously you can use plastic PET bottles with screw caps, but as I say, I just choose to use these glass ones. Crown capping tool. So that's pretty much it really, and then when they are filled, we'll put a crown cap on them, and then they're going to go back onto the heater tray, which will help with the secondary fermentation just for about 48 hours. Then they'll be crated up and put somewhere cool and preferably dark, and then left to condition for about 4 weeks. Okay, so I'll get on and start. I'll just show you me bottling one or two. Sit down and do it. So all you do is put the bottle underneath and then slide it into put the filling stick inside so it touches the bottom, then just push, that opens the valve, and then like I said, you wait till the beer hits the top, almost to the top there. That's it. And as you can see, can you see that? You get a perfect same level every time. Just do another one. There we are. Okay, so I'll get on and do a heap of them now, and then I might show you the crown capping tool. So I'll come back to you in a while. Okay, so I've done about 8 pints a gallon. So what I do with the crown cap, I sit the bottle on some of this anti-slip matting stuff, and then get a crown cap and hold it like this. Try not to touch the inside just to minimise the risk of any contamination. And then what you want to do is get your crown cap tool, pop it onto that. There's a little magnet there on the inside. Just put it on like this so it's as central as you can. And then just, now this will come over on the camera. Try to see whether that's showing or not. So sit it over the neck of the bottle, and then you can feel it tightening up, and then just push down on the handles. That's it. There we are. Oops. So I usually shake it up anyway just to help dissolve that bit of sugar. So just give it a shake and then it'll go back onto the heater tray. Okay, right, so I'll get on and do the rest, and I'll bring you back when they're done. Righty ho, job done. So that's one heater tray full. Swing you round, and there's the other lot there. So I think it was 44 pints in all actually. So like I say, that'll be crated up after they've been on here for 2 days, 48 hours, to allow for the carbonation or the secondary fermentation, and then they'll be crated up and put in a cool place to condition for about 4 weeks. So I shall bring you back in 4 weeks time, if I can wait that long, and we'll open up, see what it's like. See you later. Actually, I forgot to mention one thing. The yeast deposit out the fermentation bin, I'm going to bottle that up and take that down to the plot, and it's going to go onto the compost heap. I've read somewhere that this kind of stuff's really good on your compost heap, so that's where it's going to go. Right, see you later. Set them up, Joe. Worth waiting for. Probably the best lager in South Cumbria.